What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Plus Money Sports Betting Podcast. My name is Q. You can follow me on all socials at Bets by Q. And of course, this podcast is brought to you by Black Sheep Betting, where it is a dog's world. I gotta apologize again. I hate to do it. I dropped the ball. I uploaded the pod yesterday, and I queued it up. It didn't upload. It didn't make it to the platform. So that's on me. And I wish I would have been able to get it out there because I had the athletics yesterday. So, look, I do this podcast. It's a free podcast, okay? Like I don't get paid to do this, all right? Hopefully soon come, but right now this is all me, okay? And I also prioritize the VIP. So VIP hasn't missed a beat. Obviously, you can find a link to the VIP in the description. I got a lot for everybody. A little bit of something for everybody, okay? Got some $15 packages. We're moving into the NHL season. My Buffalo Sabres have locked up home ice in the Stanley Cup playoffs for the first time since 2010. Really crazy stuff going on. So I have some NHL packages. Obviously, MLB package is live. Look, like we're in the swing of things, all right? It's April. We're cruising through the year. Now we apply pressure, okay? We've got system, we've got data, we know what works for us. So, yeah, definitely would love to have you in the VIP. I prioritize that over pretty much anything because that is running 7 days a week. I don't miss a beat there. Look, we'd love to have you in the Discord as well. So if you don't want to do the VIP, and you're like, damn, Q missed out on the podcast, or the podcast didn't upload. I only do this Monday through Friday. Discord's where you want to be at. It's absolutely free. It's hosted by Will from the Double Fault Tennis Podcast. Great guy, super cool podcast. But we've combined our Discords and almost 1,000 members in there. So all we do is talk sports 24/7, 365, every hour of every single day. Yeah, come check it out. We'd love to have you in there. Again, it's absolutely free. You can even turn notifications if you're not, familiar with Discord. You can turn notifications on because it's active all the time. So this isn't something that you want to have going off all day. You're probably going to mute it at some point. So you can have notifications on for particular people in the channel. There are some very sharp bettors that drop some very, very good plays, and I tell them as well. Okay. So, a lot of what we do in this betting world, look, everything's fine when you bet something, before you see the flop. But once you're in it, and you see the eye test and you're going, live betting is where it's at. We make a lot of money live betting. We make a lot of money, putting our heads together. So yeah, Discord is free. All right. The link is in the description. I'm usually in the tennis channel more than I'm in anything else, but there is something for everybody. NBA. I know we got some MMA heads in there, hockey, cricket, golf, whatever you want. There's something in the Discord for you. The link is in the description. Last thing, I'm working on the bet tracker. I know people are like, yo, what's up with the bet tracker? It has been updated in a few weeks. It's coming, okay? Just keep listening. I love to hear your feedback and all of that. We've got some potential sponsorship coming to the podcast. Stay tuned for that. Been working very, very heavily behind the scenes on some things. So, but let's get into today's play. All right. This one will get uploaded, so you're going to have time to get this. I'm doing the podcast a little bit later than I usually am. I had to get my daughter down and whatnot. But 2 plays today that I really like both come down to what I see as pitching mismatches, combined with some offensive context here for you. First up, I'm going to go to the Reds on the money line against the Giants, okay? Rhett Lauder on the mound. If you haven't been paying attention, now is the time, okay? 9 career MLB starts. He's rocking a 1.91 ERA. More importantly, though, doesn't give up the long ball. 1 home run in 47 innings pitched in the pros. That's not luck. That's command. That's elite command, control, it's pitchability. I mean, he's not overpowering guys with a fastball. He's beating hitters with sequencing, right? Changing eye levels, living on the edges, already pitching like a veteran. The results back it up. I really, really do love this play. We look on the other side of it. We got Tyler Mahle. On paper, he's 2.16 ERA, looks pretty solid, but the underlying numbers indicate some regression. Okay, so 3.317 field independent variable. Now, early this season, we're seeing that kind of play out. 4.30 ERA through 3 starts this year. 4.3 walks per 9 innings pitched. That's a red flag. And look, I mean, you don't want to put Ellie on base. You want to put some of these Reds players on base, all right? They will make you pay. I think the biggest issue I have here is the Giants are just dead cold. I mean, their bats, they're coming into this matchup dead last in the National League in scoring, just 3.2 runs per game. So, I mean, what are we really looking at? We're looking at a composed arm, young arm in Louder, who limits damage, doesn't beat himself, versus a pitcher who is trending in the wrong direction and is a victim of regression, okay? And he's not really getting any offensive support at all. The weakest offense in the National League. So the Reds don't need to explode offensively here. They just need to be average. If Louder does what he's been doing, that's enough here. Give me the Reds on the money line, plus 110. Lock it in. I will see you at the counter. Second play. This one's just a bit of a power mismatch, okay? Both on the mound and at the plate. I'm taking the Dodgers minus 1.5 here, okay? It's plus 125, I think, last I checked. Yeah, so we're at plus one. Gonna be down to probably plus 115, 110 by the time you really get this play, okay? But I love this at, a pick 'em. All right, so we're gonna get Clay Holmes on the mound here for the Mets. He's transitioning into a starter, sitting at a 3.33 ERA, but the deeper you dig, the more concerning that it gets, okay? He's only striking out 6.9 batters per 9, allows a lot of contact, 4.09 fielding index variable suggests that he's kind of just getting a bit fortunate here, all right? So things could be a lot worse, which means that, the Mets defense behind him is, kind of doing their job. But you profile that against the Dodgers lineup, and that's a problem, all right? Obviously, we know the Dodgers and what they bring to the table offensively, right? They lead the league in scoring, almost 6 runs per game. It's not a team that you want to allow consistent contact against, okay? They will punish you. I think that this line is extremely too small. Look, one of the best bets in that I've ever been a part of, one of the best trends I've ever been a part of was that 2017-2018 Dodgers year where all they did was cover the run line. I mean, I think around this time, like mid-May, we were seeing minus 2.5 on the run line. Something that I had never seen that before, all right? I think we're going to get something similar to that this year in this Dodgers team. I want to be able to get on it now that we're getting good odds before, these numbers start creeping into the minus 200s or, God forbid we get a minus 2.5 on the board. So this Dodgers lineup is going to destroy you. It's just not much that you can do about it. Probably your best bet is ground ball pitcher or somebody who pitches to a lot of weak contact. That's not Clay Holmes, okay? On the other side of this, we get Showtime on the mound here. He's sitting at a 2.29 ERA, 2.15 fielding index variable. That's dominance backed by elite underlying numbers. Okay, so you've got the best offense in baseball against a contact-heavy pitcher trending towards regression with an ace-level arm on your side in Shohei Ohtani. That's how you get margin. I don't just want the Dodgers to win. I want them to win comfortably. I think that they do. I think that the Dodgers win by at least 3 runs here. I don't know what's going on, giving this out at plus money, but give me the Dodgers on the run line -1.5 at plus 110 officially. Lock it in. I will see you at the counter. All right. 2 plays on the board, 1 unit on each of those 2 units in play. We are on the Reds plus 110 on the money line, also on the Dodgers -1.5 plus 110 on the run line. All right. Good luck tonight. I'll be back here tomorrow with more plus money plays from around the sports world. As always, my name is Q from Black Sheep Betting, and I hope each and every one of you hit each and every one of your bets. Peace.